Hello, everyone. Today we have a very special guest. He is the head of the tyramus SMP server and the Discord channel, and a multi-thousand subscriber on YouTube. Here he is. Asherwashere.
Hey, it's me! Asherwashere! Get it? Because, like, after I leave, you can say that I was here.
He was.
All right,
yes. All right.
all right. That's enough. That's enough of that.
All right. So, Asher, how has your day been?
My day's been absolutely fantastic. I did lots of stuff today.
Yeah, I was there for some of it.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
We don't talk about the event that I just did though. We don't.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. So not everything can be 100%.
Oh yeah.
All right. So we know that your Asher was here on YouTube, but do you have any Twitch channels or any other handles that you want to go by or you want to shout out today?
Yeah, I use on Twitter and Twitch. I go by AsherWasLive, and yeah, because I can't get the Asher on either of them because people suck and they steal them.
I saw that. It's just a dead account. It's terrible.
Yeah, exactly. I can't get like Asher YT. Oh, maybe that's not taken on Twitter though. Hold on.
Ooh, hey. All right, pause.
No, we don't have to pause. I'm just kidding.
All right.
It's just a joke.
So, when did you start recording?
That's a like overall in my entire life, or just for this channel?
Let's just do for this channel.
Just for this channel. So I recorded my first ever video.
Terribly sorry.
Oh, what?
That was my phone going off.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. So I recorded my first ever video for this specific channel on September 29th. And it's currently unlisted on my channel. My actual first video is me making fun of those 13-year-old kids who used to make Minecraft Let's Play videos because, I was one of those 13-year-old kids who made Minecraft Let's Play videos. So obviously I had to make fun of them.
Of course.
And it was basically me just acting really stupid and then getting blown up and screaming my house. It was a really bad video. I enlisted it. But you know what? It was fun to make, and that's what's the matter. So yeah,
Hey.
September 29th of 2020. So almost a year ago. It's like been 8 months now. 7 months. Almost 8 from that video. So it's been a while.
Well, that's awesome. I thought honestly it would be longer than that, just because you seem really good at it. All your videos that I've seen have been like really nicely, how should I say, edited. I'm terrible.
Yeah,
I'm terrible at editing though.
Yeah, I feel it. I don't think I'm the best editor, but I know how to put together a video a little bit.
Yeah.
I used to run a channel when I was younger. I was 14, 15, and I ran a Minecraft channel, and I had over 100 episodes of a Minecraft Let's Play series. But that would literally be me just running in, recording for about an hour, and then cutting it down to 45 minutes.
Oh.
So it wasn't a lot of work, and they weren't very good. So
yeah, that's about what I'm doing right now. So I know most of your stuff on your YouTube channel is Minecraft based, but is there any other game that you like to record, because on here the questions I have listed is, what's your favorite game? If you only do Minecraft though, what's your favorite server that you've run so far?
Yeah, so that's a great question. I love World of Warcraft. That's my favorite game of all time. I literally have it up in the background right now. I was playing it before this. And I've been playing that game since I was 9 years old. And I still play it. It's still fun. I don't play it as much as I used to. I used to be very addicted to it, but I'm not anymore. I almost became a content creator there, but I wanted to get numbers out to be able to tell my story more, as that's my end goal with everything. And Minecraft is the most trending game of all time, so I decided to use it to my advantage, and it's a game I love. But I also love other games such as Path of Exile and Dark Souls. All those series are pretty good.
Yeah, well, I love Dark Souls. It's a great game, and my first big game was WoW, so I understand that. I understand that. What's your goal for 2021?
That's a good question. I don't have a. I used to have specific number goals for 2021. But honestly, now My main goal is to just either be able to content create full time or just have enough tyramus episodes out to give people a good watch, like maybe like 1 or 2 seasons of tyramus SMP, because that's pretty much going to be my whole focus going forward after the server launches. um and other videos will be just sprinkled here and there, and I think I'm going to be really defined with tyramus SMP.
Yeah. I know that you're working really hard on it. And I know it's gonna it when you do a project as that. If you want to go into more after this, we can. But when you go into a big project like this, I know things that you like to do and like to create, like like you said, your 100 days
Hmm.
series is probably going to come to a close here soon.
Hmm.
Because it just takes so much time. So you have to sidebar that while you're doing tier miss, something that you're passionate about.
Hmm.
So I think that's really cool. What would you say your best moment so far is in recording?
Like specifically in the videos, or just my like favorite moment of like being on YouTube, or
Uh,
just
I'd say favorite moment of being on YouTube.
definitely, geez, probably when I realized that my 100 days of Winecraft video, it was starting to take off. It was probably just like my favorite. It was my favorite. Like I just felt like I finally did something, because I was stuck at 8,000, 9,000 subscribers for 2 whole months,
Yeah.
without like any growth at all. I was trying to upload random videos, see what they would do. I deleted a lot of videos. But my 100 days of Winecraft, it did well at the time for the channel. It got about like 12,000 views in the first month, but then after 28 days, it just skyrocketed up to like 100K, and then 200K, and then 300K, and now it's sitting at 430,000. And it's, I don't think it's my best video at all, but it is definitely my most popular one, and the one that I really put uh, a lot of effort into comparatively to the videos I released before that. So that video taken off was really something that I, really liked.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. I'm really happy for you. Um, who if you had to right now, if you had to do a chance to collab with someone, who would it be?
Dream, 100% Dream. And here's the thing. Everyone's like, "Oh, your Dream stan," but here's the thing. This is why I want to collab with Dream. Um like I almost want to say Wilbur, right?
Mhm.
Wilbur Soot, but I'm going with Dream still, because obviously he just knows a lot about the platform, and I feel like I wouldn't even want to like collab with him. I just want to talk to him, because
Mhm.
I feel like he could just teach me so much about like YouTube and the platform, because and I also think that he would probably really, really like the idea of Tyramus if he ever stumbles across it.
Yeah.
Um, I think he would think it's cool and that I'm putting so much time into it. But I don't know. It's like I'd want to collab with him just because like, and such a basic answer too. But the fact is like I only ever started YouTube because I saw a clip of him saying like, yeah, I just decided one day I was gonna do YouTube, and I spent the next couple months just reading like 500 books worth of stuff about YouTube, and then I went, understood what I had to do, uh, got my first idea, and then quit my job, and he like quit his job, and he saved up all of his money, and then he just went with YouTube, and it took off. And like by the time he had like $10 up in his bank account, and he was like, crap, I'm gonna need to ask like Bad Boy Halo for some money for rent this month because I can't make it. YouTube finally paid him, and his success all took off, and he was able to really make it. And I feel like that kind of, I don't know, just that kind of mindset that you just have so much like confidence in yourself. It's like, yep, I can just quit everything and do this. It's something I really want to understand, as because like if I could be so confident in Tyramus, I was like, yeah, this will take off. Millions of people will like this, and it's gonna do great. I can just quit my job right now, drop out of school right now, and just upload the first Tyramus video, and then I'll be fine.
Yeah.
That would be, because like the goal is not to make like a lot of money. It's to you know get enough money to get by, right? Like
Yeah.
make it enough, right? So my end goal is just entertaining people, because all of my ad revenue has gone into Tyramus. So but yeah, I think definitely to go back to the question, it's such a basic answer, but yeah, I would definitely want to collab with Dream just because of the way that he viewed YouTube and the amount of stuff I could learn.
Oh yeah, no, I completely understand that. When you put everything into something and you really want it to take off, and you have so much dedicated to this one thing, and seeing it pay off in the end is really, really worth it.
Hmm.
So, and I know a lot of people don't like have that mindset. Like, I need to put everything into this if I want to make it good. But when you do, oh, there we go.
There we
Pretend
go.
nothing happened.
Yep, just cut that out.
There we go. That's fine. Anyway, yeah, no, like I was saying, when you put everything into something and seeing it pay off, it's really worth it in the end because it just gives you a self feeling of. I don't really know how to describe the feeling, but it's very positive.
Yeah.
Um, if you could say something to um, if somebody were come to ask you how to start recording, what advice would you give them?
Um, Depends on the person, right? I always give advice to wait because I give advice out a lot, but it always depends on the person. But in basics, I usually go with uh depending on their goals. Like for example, if they just want to do it for fun, I always tell them just go with it, right? Do whatever you want that you think is going to be good. If they want to grow, I always kind of give them the advice about targeting searchable content because I like all of my viral videos pretty much have been from searchable content, right?
Mm,
If you search Winecraft on YouTube, I'm still the first result 6 months later. And
yeah,
like McYum, right? He was a very searchable keyword that's how that video went viral. My Dream Speedrunner versus 1,000 Hunters video, that was, a very searched video, and that's why that went viral. Because the way YouTube works is that if someone searches for your video, 40,000 times, right? And clicks on it, and you get 40K views from that, YouTube's gonna go, everyone wants to see this video and send it out to all the people who might want to see it.
yeah. Uh, that's really good advice. Um, I I personally don't, I do my stuff for fun just because I like
Mhm.
recording and I like going back and seeing, oh hey, this is where I put that stupid thing that I was missing earlier, so now I can find it later for myself.
Mhm.
Or I people come on and be like, oh hey, this is fun, can I join you? And I'm like, oh sure. It's just a lot of just little things like that. But I know being able to have content that's very searchable. Like my first interview, I did it with Starchy. Uh,
Mhm.
she when I did that, apparently it's gone off a lot better than any of my other videos because it was an interview series, and that's very trackable. Oh,
Yeah.
Minecraft interviews. That's new. That's neat. Let's look at that. So
Yeah, exactly.
so that makes sense. Yeah. Um, Looking back, if you could change anything going forward, what would you do?
Like change the past with content creation. What would I have done?
Yeah, what would you have done? What would you do if you could go back and change something?
Oh, honestly, this is like a really weird response. I would actually not have started content creation at all, and I would have completely focused on tyramus and then started my channel with that.
I thought that was going to go a different way. I thought you were going to be like, I wouldn't have done anything and I would have stopped.
No, no. Actually, like, because the thing is like, I'm sitting here with myself every day debating whether or not I should just completely abandon the channel that I have, start a new one, and do tyramus there and watch
Mm,
that one blow up.
yeah.
But at the same time, I'm also thinking it could work on my main channel as well. However, I really don't know because I haven't tried it yet.
Yeah.
But I am releasing a video talking all about this pretty soon. And it's probably going to be the most important video I've ever made. That's why I'm spending a long time on it. So I don't know. It's just oops. That was an accident. I just bumped my mouse.
That's okay.
Yeah, but yeah. So really, honestly, I probably would have focused more on tyramus because now I have all these people who want to watch me for 100-day content, and if I swap over to tyramus, they're gonna be like, "Oh, I don't really care about this guy because he's not playing 100 days."
Yeah. No, I get that. It's you've built up a following because of a certain thing. It's hard to switch immediately over to something else.
Hmm.
But I feel like branching out to new genres, it won't really hurt anything, but I feel like you will probably lose viewers in the end, if that makes sense.
Right. I feel like I could do one of two things, right? Because YouTube really, really likes like really good first videos,
Mm.
right? YouTube really likes if you have a first video and it pops off, YouTube really likes that, right? So if I upload Tyramus to a brand new like channel and it pops off, right? Say it gets like 1 million views in a week,
Mm.
right? Because with if it has, because I obviously I'm gonna clickbait the hell out of the title,
Oh yeah.
and the thumbnail is going to be super cool. So if it gets a high click-through rate and gets a lot of people watching it, right, it could start a completely different adventure for me on YouTube, and I could have my channel for 100 days that I still upload on once every couple months, and then my channel for Tyramus that's like my main channel, my main thing.
Yeah, and especially since you've already the good thing that you have though is that you have a following of people that do like your content. So they'll when you announce, hey, this new video is coming out on this channel, or if you're gonna put it on your main channel, hey, this video is gonna be my main thing from now on. You'll have those loyalists, I should say, to come and oh, hey, boost this video. Like, hey, did you see this? This is get everyone talking about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely, definitely. And the thing is like I feel like Tyramus will work where a lot of other SMPs fail, because the way that I'm going about it is it's an SMP for people to come on and hang out with, but in the end, what it really does is it tells a story in like almost a movie format, because the way I'm like gonna end up having to record it, because not all the members are like doing this full time or anything like that, right?
Mm.
So the way I'm gonna have to end up recording it is I come on with me and 3 other members or whatever, right? And we record. I record the whole thing in like and then I have replay on as well, so I can fly around and look at things. I recorded the whole thing, but I don't have like any of the audio in it, and then I go over and I have to redub lines in to the SMP to make the video really come to life.
Yeah.
Um, so for example, like if you were in the SMP and say you couldn't make Saturday a Saturday meeting, and we had to do a recording session because the video has to get out. So another player or another member takes your place, puts on your skin, comes in, and then what ends up happening is they act as you, and then you come in later and you send me voice lines, and I go and edit them in.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I know a lot of people. Earlier today, we did a voice. I should say we did a voice application thing, and it was in a group voice chat, and a lot of people were talking and stuff. A lot of people were under the impression that it was going to be like the Dream SMP, and I know before you've said, this isn't going to be like the Dream SMP. This is going to be like an episodic thing. It's SMP because that's a tagline. It is a survival thing, but in a different aspect. And
it's SMP, so that in my title I can put
yeah.
they killed my Minecraft dog in my Minecraft SMP, and then people click on it, watch a movie, and go, holy shit, that was amazing.
Yeah.
And that's the whole point.
Yeah, that it's SMP and title almost alone. And I was, I talked to some of the people in there, and they're like, well, why is it called an SMP? And I explained, this is why it was like this, and everything, because I only told them what was in your tweets, basically, because that's all I actually know. But
Right.
They were confused by that, and I figured now that you're saying this here, it'll be easier for people to understand just how everything's gonna work.
Yeah, definitely. And the thing is like that only goes for like me and all the main members, right? Because that's mostly pretty much only actually for my videos, right? Because Callie's videos, right? Because she's a member on the SB, they're gonna be completely different than mine, because they're gonna be her videos, right?
Yeah.
Her doing her stuff, right? And like everyone else's content, it's all gonna be different, right? But my videos are gonna be very planned out, I guess is the best way to put it.
Yeah, no,
but
absolutely.
and it'll be interesting and it'll be cool. But yeah, it's very different. Like people are like, oh, Dream SMP, we just get to log on, mess around, and maybe do some improv roleplay. It's like, no, you log in, you do whatever, you collect materials, blah blah blah. But then when it's time for events, you log in, you sit there, and you do what I tell you to do, right? Because at the end of the day, it's like making a movie.
Yeah.
And I'm the director.
Yeah. And like People were like, so there's no live stream, blah blah blah, and I'm just like, no, they're obviously they're a group now. Oh, you left.
I was idle. Sorry.
It's okay.
Uh,
You know, you come in, you can come in, you do this. It's an event time. You know, we have to all come together. You know, we have to all do this. But we also have to, you know, work together to make this big project. It's not just
yeah.
a fun move around. And I don't care what anybody says. There's no way all of that stuff in the Dream SMP is improv. I bet it takes a
No,
lot
it's
of
not.
work. I bet it takes
Yeah, it does.
so much.
Yeah. Yeah, because like I think ever since like before the election they were scripting things, right? Like
yeah.
like a long time. Yeah, all of that, a lot of things are scripted. None of it's improv. And like that's exactly how mine's gonna work as well.
Yeah.
But the thing is like it's still gonna be like watching a movie.
Yeah, it's gonna you're gonna see a lot of interesting things, and I bet you know you'll have planned things like, oh hey, let's say if I was in it, hey, I'm running around, I'm doing my own thing, I'm making a little tower at a wizard tower. Somebody's in the background talking. I see them talking, and then we find out in the next video, hey, this is what was actually going on. There's things like that could happen. I'm obviously not telling you that's what's going to happen, but you know.
Yeah, and especially with like the different perspectives, right? Because there are times where people witness things, right? And you don't even know that character is there if you're watching like it from my perspective, right? But like say that character just witnessed something, right? And it's like it's really interesting about how everything's gonna flow together, and it's gonna be cool.
Yeah, it's gonna. I honestly I cannot wait. I know I gave you the sad story of what happened. Yeah. But I honestly I cannot wait for it to come out.
Yeah. And another cool thing that I'm going to mention here is a lot of people think, oh, it's the story of the novels. Let me read the novels so I know what's going to happen in the SMP. Yeah. No, it's not an adaptation, right? It is simply another story based on the story in my novels. So you can see a lot of things are very similar, but a lot of things are very different.
Yeah. I had made an application that got destroyed in my recent breakdown of my computer, where as the bad guy, I read the first chapter of your novel at the beginning, where it's like 50 years of peace in tyramus, and a girl died to zombies and she got pulled under and everything, and I laughed at it, and it was a lot of fun rereading it because I haven't actually read it since I was in the hospital, but I can't wait to see the similarities from the book to there. But I also can't wait for it to see its own project become itself.
Yeah, and like the coolest thing is like obviously Asher is me and Asher in the novels is Asher, right? So like obviously those two. But the thing is like for example, Callie, who is another member of the SMP, who is she, right?
Yeah.
Because all the main members are someone from the novels.
Oh yeah. I wanted to ask you who Ellie was, but I think I saw one of your shorts, and I think. I don't want any spoilers on our public video, and I don't think you're going to give me any spoilers anyway. But I can't wait to see everything that's going to come into motion. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, what's interesting actually about Ellie is I'll give you this. Ellie in the SMP is actually very different than in the novels, right? It's the same kind of thing. You could probably tell who is playing Ellie, but they're very different personality wise. Very, very different.
Is it Bucky?
No.
Don't leave. No, Asher, wait. Oh no! Oh no! No, wait! Oh no!
That's what you get. That's what you get. That's what you get. No, it's not Bucky. It's not Bucky.
All right. I've been taken out. I've been taken out.
I had to finish it off.
You had to finish it. Hang on. Let me come back.
Wait.
Yeah, I can finally get down to run.
You dropped your minecart. Here, I'll put the minecart in the minecart.
Oh, thank you.
Wait, you just spawn outside? Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I originally wasn't going to kill you, and then I'm like, you know what? No, I'm going to
go for it. And if that's the worst thing that happens to this set, I'll be happy.
Yeah, exactly.
I have to build. I have to build the old one. Me and Bucky spent like 2 hours just chatting and talking about it. All how he got into Minecraft. Not Minecraft. How he got into making videos and all sorts of stuff while we were building the set. We didn't even get to the interview part till like an hour or two later after we were done
I
building it.
feel it. Yeah.
He's really easy to talk to though. So
Yeah, he's a guy.
yeah.
He's a guy. Yeah.
All right. So another thing. Do you know where Mothman is?
No.
For sure.
Like the legend, like the myth.
Yes. What? Yes.
The Mothman?
Yeah, the Mothman. Yes.
Um.
I miss him.
What the fuck?
Never mind. Hey, so you've been a wonderful guest.
Oh yeah.
I know we've talked a lot about tyramus and everything.
Yeah.
But
Oops. Yeah.
is there anything as the closing remarks? Do you have anything you want to promote? Do you have anything you want to say? Anything you want to ask me? You know.
Subscribe to Asherwashere on YouTube.
All right. Well, thank you again for coming on. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, dude.
I'm not in creative mode anymore. I'd give you some sponge as I normally do. But here's a minecart. You can take that with you. There you go. Oh, there we go. There we go. Here's some sponge. You can take that with you.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
That.
You saw nothing. You saw nothing.
Asher was here, everyone. Give him a great round of applause. It's dead out there. Oh.
All right. Yeah. Bye.
See ya.
All right. Thanks. Yep.
Wow, folks. Wasn't that just great? Make sure to go over to Asher's channel and check out his newest video. It's his last 100 days video that he's going to be making for a while, maybe ever. So you might want to go check that out. And again, please give love to everyone in the comments section, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day.